Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Sari and you are watching my knitting podcast videos. And today I thought that I would just show you what I'm knitting at the moment. I don't have anything special planned for today's episode. I'll just talk whatever comes into my mind. And today is Thursday, it's just before Easter. And we have an amazing sunny spring weather, spring day here in Finland, and really looking forward to the Easter holidays. I'm going to take a couple of days off, and I haven't had any extra holidays since Christmas, so I'm really looking forward to having a few days off. I think I will be a bit more offline and I won't be checking my email all the time. So that's something that I'm really looking forward to, especially because the weather forecasts are really good. So we're supposed to have really nice weather here in Finland. So I'm planning to spend quite a lot of time outside. And also I have always really liked the Easter time. I think actually I prefer Easter to Christmas, and probably because we don't have that many traditions in Finland for Easter, so it's much more free and people can do whatever they want, and I like Easter candies. I like chocolate eggs and so on, and I like all the flowers and tulips and everything that comes with Easter decorations. So I'm really waiting for this weekend and having a little mini holiday. So I'm going to have from Friday to Monday, a little longer weekend, and I actually think that it's good to take some time off every now and then. I have noticed during the past few weeks that my energy levels haven't been as good as usually. I think I talked about this in my previous episode. I think one of the reasons is that the corona situation in Finland is getting worse again, and we have been facing a lot more restrictions here, and also they are talking about a lockdown to come in the next few weeks, and I'm really bummed about that. So that is one of the reasons, and also I think I've been working really hard for the beginning of the year, setting up my own business. If you are new here, I quit my day job at the beginning of the year and decided to become a self-employed knitwear designer. So I've been setting up my own business and stuff like that for the past actually it's already 3 months. Today is the April 1st, so can't believe where this time goes. It's been already 3 months that I've been working on my own, and I think it's time to take a few days off. Also, I have noticed in the past week or so, past few weeks, that I haven't really had that much energy to knit. I've noticed that I've been quite like disconnected and distracted, and haven't really felt like knitting that much. I think in my previous episode I had the Billie pullover on my needles, and I said that I will be finishing the body that night and then doing the sleeves. And actually I didn't finish the body on the same day. I finished on the day after that. I think it was Saturday. And then on Sunday I started the first sleeve, and I only knitted like maybe 5 centimeters, and that was everything I knit during that Sunday. So for some reason I've been really distracted, and I haven't really felt like knitting anything that I have on my needles, and I haven't felt like casting on anything else until last week on Wednesday. The Sandnes Garn came out with the new petit knit collaborated Double Sunday yarn, and I saw it on their Instagram, and I saw this colorway. So this is the Sandnes Garn Double Sunday, and this is the colorway 3553, and it was called something like Dusty Rouge. And I absolutely fell in love with this colorway, and they came out with this yarn last week on Wednesday. So Wednesday morning, the first thing I did, I went online to my local yarn shop, Snurra's website, and I ordered a summer t-shirt worth of this colorway, and I also ordered some more in the almond colorway. It's like really really pale beige or like creamy off-white color. It's really nice. I was planning to use that for a sweater for Theo, but I'll talk a bit more about that yarn soon. So on last Thursday I was just going to make a swatch using this yarn, and then I was supposed to start working on the other summer top design. I think I showed you the swatch with the Sira from it was this bamboo mix yarn that I showed you in my previous episode. Let's see if I have it here next to me. Yes, it's here. So it was this one, Borgo di Pazzi. So this was 70% bamboo and 30% silk, and I was supposed to start working on a summer top design in this yarn, but I was going to do a little swatch with this Double Sunday, and then just let it like sit at the back of my head and see what I wanted it to become. But as soon as I cast it on and I started making this little swatch with a seed stitch, and I tried some little lace on the swatch, and I don't know what happened. It was just like immediately I knew that what this yarn wants to become. I think that's something. It happens to me sometimes that I kind of feel like the yarn is telling me what it wants to become. So I might have some plans for the yarn, but immediately when I get it on my hands, then I kind of feel like the yarn is talking to me, and it's telling me what kind of design it wants to become. So I felt like that with this yarn. So just dropped everything that I was doing and cast it on, and I haven't been doing anything else during the past week. So since last Thursday when I made the first swatch, I just started working, and you can see it's only missing one sleeve and then it's ready. So I haven't touched anything else that I've been knitting ever since I casted this on. I've been enjoying working on this a lot. Like I said, I kind of felt like I lost my knitting mojo, but I think this t-shirt brought it back. So I've been really happy about this one. I'll just a second, I'll show more of it. So I started this top down the same way that I worked my Odette pullover. So I casted the back stitches first, and then I worked downwards towards the armholes. I did some increases here, see it better on this side. So increased here, and then I put the stitches on hold. And after that I picked up stitches from the left shoulder and worked downwards, did some increases here at the neckline, and then put it on hold. And lastly picked up stitches on the right shoulder and worked downwards. Then I joined it here at the bottom of the neck and worked it downwards to the armhole, and then joined it around and worked it around until the bottom hem. So it has this seed stitch pattern here in the middle, and then it has this like feather and fan type of lace with this pearled stripes, and it has the same pattern also on the back. And now I have been working on the sleeves, so I picked up stitches along the sleeve opening, and then I've been shaping the top of the sleeve with short rows, and then continuing until the full length. So I haven't blocked the sleeve yet. I just finished it last night, but this is slightly blocked. This isn't, so it's still going to open quite a lot. So it has also the same lace pattern. It has kind of this like a slightly puffy sleeves. So I'm super happy about it. And also the neckline, I picked up stitches for the neckband, and then worked it in the round, and I made this tubular bind off here, so it looks really nice. It looks like it's kind of like rolling around the edge, and as you can see it's nice and stretchy. I used the same bind off also for the bottom hem and the sleeves. So this is just missing the last sleeve. But if you have been following me on Instagram, I showed you a photo of this before I knitted the sleeves and the neckband, and I think it looked amazing as a sleeveless top as well. So here you can see how it would look without the sleeves, and maybe with not as wide a neckband as this one, but like something less. Actually, I can post a picture over my face here, so you can see the photo that I posted on Instagram, and you can see how it would look as a sleeveless top. So, like I said at the beginning of this video, that I bought another colorway, the almond colorway of this same yarn. So now I'm planning to use those skeins for a sleeveless top version of this. And when I write the pattern, I will include those both options, so the sleeveless option and also the short sleeve option that I have here. So I'm calling this Riento, and Riento, it's a Finnish word, and it can mean like the passage of time, especially when time goes quickly, but it's kind of this like old-fashioned word, and it means places to go, and especially in the meaning that you have something fun to do, so you're going dancing, or you're going on a date, or there's a party, you're going to theater or something like that. So those kind of appointments are like what you need to do, and you have this set date on calendar that you're going somewhere tonight. So those are called like Riento. So I think this is really nice. I love the sound of the word, and also I think especially now that nobody has no places to go, I think it's a nice reminder that those times will still come, that we will have things on our calendars, and we will have parties and we will go dancing. So that's what I'm calling this one. And I will write all the yarn names and pattern names below this video, so you can check them out from below my video and see if there was something. If you're wondering, for example, how to spell Riento, then you can just check that out below my video. I've been releasing a couple of new patterns since the last time I talked to you. So I think my previous video I had just released the Kuutar pullover, and now I have already also released this Urban Adventure pullover, and I've been using mine like a lot during the past few months, or ever since I got it off my needles. So it's also available on Ravelry, and I will link the Ravelry website address below this video. So if you want to check the pattern out, then it's easy to find. And today, after I quit filming this video, then I will also publish the Kuutar beret. So it's also now ready for publishing, and it's going to be available on Ravelry later tonight. And I used Vuonue Wilhelmi. This is the sweater yarn version of this. There's a sock version and sweater yarn version of this yarn, and this is the sweater yarn. So it's 70% Finnish wool and 30% tencel, and it's fingering weight. This is the colorway Hiekka. It's super nice yarn. And then nurja, mohair, and this is the colorway Kuukivi. So this is 72% kid mohair and 28% silk. So this is the combination I used for my Kuutar pullover and also for the Kuutar beret. So this is going to be available on Ravelry, like I said, and I will link it below this video. And in case you have missed it, then I'm running a Kuutar pullover knit along in my Ravelry group, and I will also link that below this video. So if you want to check that out, so if you're planning to knit your own Kuutar pullover, then you might want to check out the knit along that is going on at the moment. So it's going on until the end of May, and the link to the knit along is below my video. Speaking of Ravelry, I know a lot of people haven't been able to use Ravelry, and there's also been I have received a lot of questions from people who don't want to or can't use Ravelry, and asking me whether I have my patterns somewhere else for sale. And just wanted to tell you that I'm in the midst of building my own website. That's something that has been in the works for quite a long time already, but we started doing one thing and then we realized that we weren't able to get a web shop working on the platform that we used. So we had to change the web hotel and some technical stuff that I really don't understand. I just barely understand, but it's not something that I can repeat and relate to use because I don't understand it that well. But we had to do some changes and take take the website down and change it to another server or something like that. So now we're building it up again, so it might take a little while before we get it up and running. In the meantime, I've had some patterns available on Love Knitting, but I find that platform quite hard to use. It's really hard to update with my new patterns, because the way I have my pattern files with Jesslyn, who does my pattern layout, we decided to have always separate files for the charts, so it's easier to use rather than scrolling up and down on the PDF. You can have two different PDFs and just go back and forth with those ones. So I haven't found a way on Love Knitting to be able to upload more than one PDF file per pattern, and especially now that I'm also having my patterns translated in Finnish, and some have been translated into French, for example, I'm not able to upload the language varieties to different to Love Knitting. And I have also found it really hard to update the patterns on Love Knitting. And to be quite honest, what I have noticed is that people don't buy patterns on Love Knitting. So the free patterns I have there, people download them a lot, but the paid patterns that I have available for purchase on Love Knitting, people don't buy them. So don't really see the point of taking it takes quite a lot of time to put the patterns on Love Knitting, and every time you have to update something, then you have to remember to update it to all the platforms you are using. So it's a lot of work, and also my accountant takes more money to go through my like everything, the money that comes into my business. If I use multiple platforms, then I have to pay more to my accountant. So if people don't buy more than like €5 worth of patterns on Love Knitting or another platform per month, then it's not profitable for me to use it. I know a lot of people have been using Payhip, and I've been asking around from a few designers that I know that use Payhip. I'm still waiting for answers, so I've been asking around for their experience on the Payhip regarding how easy it's to use, and is it easy to upload patterns and to update the patterns and send updates to people if there's like something, if you make an updated file and so on. So I'm still waiting to hear from people back about Payhip. And the third option for me has been Etsy. But what I have heard from Etsy is that I think they take quite a lot of money from every sale that you make. So what I have understood is that you should sell a lot of stuff there for it to be profitable. So those are the options that I have been looking into. But while I'm still working on my website, I don't know whether I should take up yet another platform, because I'm hoping to get the website running quite soon. Then I would have my patterns available on Ravelry and on my own website. So to have a third or even a fourth alternative place for selling patterns, I don't think it's a lot of extra work, so I'm not sure if I want to do that. But just wanted to let you know in case you are wondering. But that's the thing that I'm working on and wondering about. I haven't made up my mind about that quite yet. I finally got more yarn for the Seleste summer tee. As you can see, I'm knitting it here. You might remember I told you in a previous episode that I had miscalculated my yarn. I thought I had 5 skeins when I only had 3, and then I ordered 3 more skeins of yarn and waited for that to arrive, and when I got it I continued with this, and then sorry, I'm losing my voice. So here, just pick this up again, so I haven't knitted more than a couple of rounds since the last time I showed this to you. So I wanted to add a bit of length to the hem, but I ran out of yarn again, so this was everything I had left of these balls that I bought, and I realized that this is not going to be enough because I tried this on, and at the moment it's kind of like a cropped top for me, and I want it to be a bit longer and still have maybe like 7 centimeters, and then add a little bit of bottom ribbing as well. So I had to order more yarn, and I ordered 2 more balls of yarn because I'm using the yarn held double for this one. And I was waiting for the yarn to arrive, and last week on Wednesday I got a message that the yarn has arrived to my local post office. So after I picked up Tia from daycare, we went to the post office to pick up the yarn, and they said that it's not here yet. It said on the message that it's available at 5 p.m. and it was something like 10 to 5, and they said to me that okay, you should come back a bit later. And I was alone at home with Theo at that time, so I didn't want to go again during that night. And then on Thursday we had things to do and places to go, and I only went there on Friday morning. And then on Friday morning I went to pick up the package from the post office, and they said to me that no, it's not here. And they even went to the back room to check out the shelf, and it's not here. And I'm like, how come it's not here? Because I already got a message 2 days ago that it's supposed to be here, like 2 days ago at 5 p.m. and they said that it's not here. And they gave me this phone number to the main post office, and I should call them. So I called them, and they said okay, they're going to look into it, and I should get my package by the end of the day. And then I heard nothing from them. And then there was the weekend in between, and on Monday morning, nothing. And at noon I called them again, and I asked about the package again, and they were again okay, because there was the weekend and we didn't have time to take care of this, but it's on the list and we're going to take care of it and we'll get back to you. And then I said that the Easter holidays are coming, and the post is going to be closed on Friday and on Saturday, so I'm not going to be able to get my package then. So I really want to have it before Easter. And there's no worries, you're going to get it. Wednesday, no, I had heard nothing from them. So yesterday I called them again, and they were like, oh, I'm going to call them immediately. I'm going to call your local post office immediately and tell them to look for the package and so on. And you should get a message by the end of the day that it's ready for pickup. So they have just probably forgotten to shelf the package. And I was waiting and waiting and waiting, and until the end of yesterday, no message. And then I called them again today, and I was already getting a bit angry because they had been promising for me for a week that they would find the package. And I already asked whether I should order the yarn again, because if the package is completely lost, then it's easier for me to order it again immediately and get the new package, and then the other package can go back or something like that. I was super annoyed. And then they called me, it was something like 15 minutes later, they called me that, okay, they have found it, they just, in my local post office, they just hadn't shelved it. So for like 1 week, it's been somewhere in the post office for 1 week, and they haven't just put it on the shelf. But anyway, I got the yarn today, so I finally have my last 2 balls of this yarn. And luckily they were even in the same dye lot than the previous yarn, so that's a good thing. I'm really happy I got the yarn, and now I can finally finish this summer tee. I have already written the pattern, so the pattern is ready to go to tech editing as soon as I finish this sample, because I just want to see. The only thing that is missing from the pattern is the length of the hem and the length of the ribbing, and I have to calculate how much yarn I used for this pullover, and from this pullover I calculate how much yarn the other sizes would use. So that's the only thing missing from the pattern. And after that, probably tomorrow I will send the pattern. I have already said that I'm going to have a holiday, but I didn't really want to have this design going forward. So hopefully tomorrow I can send the pattern to my tech editor, Jesslyn, and then you would be able to get it test knitting very soon. So the yarn that I've been using for this one was from Knitting for Olive, and this is the cotton merino yarn, and the colorway is called Mousie Rose. It's really nice, really dusty pink or lilac yarn. In some color, some light it looks almost like this, like really grayish purple, and some other color, some other light it looks like rosy beige. So it's really pretty colorway. And this is a summer version of my Seleste pullover, so I'm using the same stitch pattern here at the yoke as I used for my Seleste tee, Seleste pullover. But this is this has t-shirt length sleeves, and also it has a slightly different shape at the yoke, so slightly different fit than the Seleste pullover. And I'm using smaller needles, and I'm using fingering weight yarn held together, so it's something like you could also use DK weight yarn for this one. So looks like this. I'm super happy about it. I've been waiting for it to be finished so I can get to use it, but I'm really excited about my summer knitting this year. So two t-shirts that I'm working on, and then I had the Irene top. I don't have it here with me at the moment, but super nice summer designs coming from me this year. At least I like them. And the last thing I have on my needles at the moment, or what I've been working on since the last time I filmed an episode for you, is this Billie. It's the wrong way around, and I have finished the first sleeve now. and the second sleeve is still here on waist yarn, waiting for me to pick up the stitches and continue. Really love this one, so this is definitely going to be one of my favorite sweaters. I already know that I'm going to use this a lot. It's just starting to be a bit too much for this time of the year. This yarn, it's the same yarn that I used for the Urban Adventure pullover. It's almost already too hot to use. I used Cascade 220. This is the colorway Natural 8010, I think it's the colorway number, yeah. So this is like a really nice creamy colored off-white yarn. That's actually everything I have on my needles for today, and I don't really have anything else to talk about at the moment. I'm going to stop filming now, and then what I'm still going to do today is to edit this video so I can get it online for you on YouTube, upload it on YouTube, and then I will go and put the Kuutar beret pattern live on Ravelry, and then I'm going to start my Easter holidays, so I'm going to take it easy, and I really want to just kind of like relax and knit. I have had way too little time to knit during the past month or so, so I really want to catch up with my knitting, so that's what I have planned at the moment. Thank you for watching my videos, and if you like my channel, remember to subscribe, and you will always get notified when a new video comes up. So please remember to subscribe to my channel. Bye!